Hey, we made it. Hey, what's up guys? Sawadee krap. My name is Saenchai. And shit, I don't know how to begin. Maybe about 8 years ago when I went to Shaolin, with Brad, I did this like kung fu camp, so to speak. And I had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the culture. I really enjoyed meeting the people there. And I don't know, I just remember I made this little video about it. I wrote down this little quote saying that I would love to come do Muay Thai in Thailand one day. And I mean, we did come back in 2013 with a group of my mates, and we did do some Muay Thai, but we didn't do a Muay Thai camp. And I just never took it that seriously, you know. I just had the bags. There was this really good Muay Thai coach that used to be at our gym. His name was called Patrick. The way he explains Muay Thai, what the technical aspects of it, he talks about Muay Thai like it's an art form. Oh wait, almost forgot. My first Muay Thai coach, AJ. He's probably one of the nicest people you can ever meet. AJ, if you're listening, I really miss you, man. Rather than just do this, now do this, now do this. You know, a lot of it's quite cerebral. What I found is that with Muay Thai, it's enriched with this amazing culture. Also religion as well, like Buddhism. No, I want to explore a lot more into it. But my expectations for it is, well, I have very little expectations. Because, let's be honest, I'm a Farang, I'm a Chinese Farang, if you want to call it that. And I got a feeling that, you know, foreigners, they come here, they want to train, they want to have this kind of crazy life experience, you know, that they can't get anywhere else. But, I mean, to be honest, it is mostly just a money-making thing. Especially for me, I'm only spending 2 weeks here. I'm not expecting to learn too much. If I can learn maybe like a really decent teep or a decent roundhouse kick, maybe, or just have to apply something in a sparring scenario, I would be completely happy with it. But this is the first time traveling by myself. Normally I've traveled with my partner like 3 or 4 times, and I mean, to be honest, I make her do everything. But this time, yeah, I'm just by myself. I want to really experience this journey. It is pretty lonely. Like, you don't even know when to look after your bags, and you can't really double check anything with someone because that someone isn't there. So you're pretty much trusting yourself 100%. You get out strangers here and there. It definitely does make you you know, less introverted though. I found that, you know, I actually have to engage and speak to strangers, you know, just so I'm not completely like myself into a hermit. Interesting thing about the flight, for some reason, maybe a large section of the seats or the entertainment was switched off. So I don't know, it felt like half the trip. This is like probably a 10-hour flight for 5 hours. No one had any entertainment, so like for me, I was forced to talk to the person next to me, which was great because she was from Thailand, and you know, she told me a lot of useful information. But eventually the entertainment system came back on, everyone chucked on the headphones and ignored everyone else. But the flight, I don't know, I mean, to be honest, it went by pretty quickly, and it wasn't any too major hiccups. Although the Sydney transit to Bangkok, I felt like I had to run to the gate because I think there was like a 5-minute window for me to get there, but turned out everyone was boarding like half an hour later anyway. So get through customs. Customs wasn't too bad. There's a lot of fingerprints stuff. Normally in Asia, my name pops up in the system a lot. It gets red flagged. I think there's a lot of dickheads in Philippines called Raymond Chan, who's been causing a lot of issues with this. In Thailand, nothing, it's perfectly fine. More information checked out, got through the gate, no problem. And of course, this is the main thing I've got want to talk about is the taxis. If you probably watch anyone else's vlogs, Bangkok taxis synonymous for just ripping off foreigners, you know, and foreigners know this. I don't think it's a big secret. It's kind of like a game. It's like, can I trust them using the meter, or if there's a flat rate, is it cheaper for the flat rate? And then there's all these other hidden costs that I don't talk about while these things happen. What happens is, okay, so you get your luggage, you go down the stairs. I think it's in gate 7, and all the taxis are there. You wait in line, you press a button, you get a ticket, it tells you which stand to go to. I think my stand was number 17, and then your taxi driver's there. And you check your bag, show him what the address is, and then he'll, you know, most of the time he'll take you to the correct place. This guy, he didn't really know where he was going at the start, but I checked into Google Maps for him, and I mean, he pretty much just followed that. But the thing that he didn't specify was, okay, there's like a 50 baht airport fee, right? And this is happening all while this drive was happening. He's chucking this additional cost on, right? So at the start, I was like, okay, hey, we're gonna be using the meter. He's like, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. And the meter's pretty slow. Even in pretty tight traffic, the meter doesn't move that much. But where I wanted to go to, which was the new lumpinee stadium, we had to be in traffic for an hour. And this was during rush hour, by the way. This was at 5:30 at night. It actually ended up being okay, but the things that he didn't mention that we found out on the way was there was 2 poll tags that, like, highway fee tags, you know, so like there will be checkpoints on the highway, and then so every time, like, I'd have to fork out, like, I think it's around about $25, so there was ended up being $50 on the highway tax on top of that. As we were driving, I was thinking to myself, oh man, you know, this might go over, like, I don't know, this really might go over like 600 baht, you know. That's roughly, 600 baht is roughly like $40 or something like that. So he is like 500 baht flat. So he's not going to charge me any of the, pretty much not going to charge me the airport fees, and like if the meter goes over whatever amount, it'll be 500 flat. And I was like, I was looking at the traffic, and I was looking at the meter, I was like, man, okay, I'll take about 500 baht. 500 baht is like $30. So I was like, sweet, okay, fine. And then, you know, as we kept driving, an hour later, we get to our destination. I looked at the meter, and it was almost 400 baht. So I was like, okay. I mean, he kind of knew, he figured it out. And I don't think I got ripped off at all. I think it kind of works out the same anyway, more or less. I need my $5 back, you know. But yeah, but he was alright dude, pretty cool guy. And I don't know, I'm just really tired now, you know. I tell you who the biggest rip-off is. It's the ones with to give you the SIM cards. So the SIM card cost about, I think, 600 baht for 15 days of 60 gigabytes. And that's at the airport. I'm pretty sure you can get a lot cheaper and better somewhere around like the 7-Eleven or something. But I don't know, I'm traveling by myself, so I was like, shit, if anything happens to me, I would really like to have data with me and stuff. So, I mean, that's it. That's pretty much what's happened for most of today. It's just been a lot of flights, a lot of commutes, a lot of taxis and traveling, and not much sleep, I reckon. So I'm gonna probably get a bit more sleep now. And yeah, and if I haven't been to Lumpinee yet, I'm going to check it out tomorrow night, but the new Lumpinee Stadium is situated around this neighborhood. It's pretty much just, it's just, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of nothing going on around here. It seems like a real industrial kind of area, or developing kind of area. Like, see a lot of roadworks going on here. There's a few like street vendor shops, which is cool, you know, because the worst thing that could happen is you could be stuck in Sukhumvit Road, and you got all of these weird distractions going on, you know, all these sinful things. Here, it's real chill. It's pretty relaxed, and you know, I'm on a budget, so it's great. You know, catch you guys up. Bye.